Thank you for waking up with Happy Ass, where we come together to go in mind, body, and spirit so we can turn about, make the world a brighter and sweeter place to live for ourselves and for others. What happened to spring? I guess spring is not sprung yet. It's supposed to spring tomorrow, but I don't think the weather is going to do that. So super happy you're here with me today. I'm over at the gym. I'm doing that fun thing where I go to the gym, I work out, and then I come back to the car and do Happy Ass because my schedule has changed so much, y'all. Oh my gosh. So I get up in the morning early, I work on Happy Ass, then I maybe stop and take kids to school, or I stop and go to the gym, or I stop and then I get back on. It's just, my life right now looks like one of those little squiggly lines. It's not straight. But today we're going to talk about commitment. You know, are you afraid of commitment, or are you too overloaded to commit? Or are you too excited to commit? What's your deal? And for me, I know that I just love so many things. And I have so many goals. Well, guess what I learned that I need to do about some of my goals? I need to cut them in half, right down the middle. I need to look at it. Because in my excitement and my enthusiasm to pack all I can into this one beautiful, amazing life, I am too squiggly. I'm way too squiggly. I'm all over the place. The only thing that I can say I'm not squiggly about, and forgive me for being proud of myself for just a moment. And I don't know why. I don't know how this has happened. I don't know if it's just that extra spiritual oomph that God has given me to do this, but I've stayed committed to Happy Ass. I have stayed absolutely committed to Happy Ass. This month is 4 years, y'all. 4 years that I've been doing Happy Ass. That is mind-boggling to me. Absolutely mind-boggling. And I've done it consistently. At first, we did it every single day. Then I shifted to doing it 5 days a week. So I could at least have a couple days that my brain would just let go. And I've done that. But I think a lot of us, we don't commit because we say things to ourselves, just like I've been talking about. And I keep coming back to this thing. We say, I can't commit. I'm not a committed person. Well, you know what? You're not born a committed person. You just don't wake up one day and go, hey, are you a committed person or a not committed person? You're not born that way. You practice commitment in what you do in your life. You practice it, y'all. And maybe you practice commitment by elimination. Commitment by elimination. And for me, that is so powerful because one of the things I'm doing this week, I'm taking my goals book and I'm looking at my goals book and I'm literally cutting it in half. In half. I've got like all these goals I'm working on, 24 for 24. And the way my life was when I wrote those things, I could do those things if I committed to them. I cannot do those things right now. Not right now. Not right now. It's not no forever. It's no for now. So I can do the most important things. So I am learning how to do commitment by elimination. And I learned that term from my good friend, John Acoff. I wish he was my good friend. He doesn't know that we're good friends. He doesn't know that we're besties. But I have learned so much by listening to him. His podcast is All It Takes Is a Goal. His book is All It Takes Is a Goal. He's got a book finish. He's got a book start. Not necessarily in that order. And he's got a book soundtracks. I've read them all. So I want to talk about some things that I learned from him that might help you with commitment. And it's going to seem kind of silly. It's going to seem kind of like, seriously, Karen, it's so simple. But these are the things he said. He said, pick something this week that you can commit to. Just pick something. Pick one thing that you commit to. Now, you know me and my spirit of overachievement. I picked 3 of these things. And I'll tell you which 3 things I picked, okay? He says, schedule a coffee date with a friend, okay? And the point in that is schedule something and commit to it. Schedule it a week in advance, 7 days in advance. You go, oh, I don't want to commit that far in advance. But that is a way to promise you're going to do something. You've got a built-in accountability partner with your friend to have the coffee. Plus, it will build your relationship. So I'm going to do that. Kel Mandela and I've been trying to get a coffee date for a while. So I'm going to call her. We're going to get a coffee date. All right. Oh, this is the hard one for me, y'all. I'm going to do this one. And you are my accountability partner. You got to tell me. I've got to pick one book that I do for 7 days. One. I can only read one book for 7 days. Shut up, y'all. That is like you telling me to drink a gallon of water a day. I can't do that. Can't do it, not doing it, won't do it. One book for 7 days. Y'all, right now, I'm reading 5 books. Five. I do it all the time. Now, I never read 5 fiction books at one time. I read 1 fiction book and 4 nonfiction books at all times. I've got 5 books going. In a slow season of life, or rather in a fast season of life when I'm doing too many things, I might have 2 or 3 books going, but I got 5. So I'm going to challenge Britt Gonzalez this. I bet she can't do it either. I'm going to pick one book and I'm going to read it for 7 days. And I got to make the decision today of which book it's going to be. That's going to be so hard, y'all. Oh my God. So that's it. The other one is, these are just things that you can pick. And I want y'all to do this with me. Brush your teeth at the same time every day. Pick the time, morning, lunch, and dinner. Nighttime, and do it at the same time every day. I know that sounds so trite, so silly, but what it's doing is building commitment. Commitment. And that's what you do. Okay. The next one is, make your bed. I already do that. Make your bed. Every now and then I forget to make my bed, but let me tell you, remember there was a whole book written about make your bed, and it was entitled Make Your Bed. There's something about doing something consistently every single day that will set your life in a good pattern. It just makes things happen in your life. So, the reason I make my bed every day is, number one, it reminds me of my husband. And I'll have periods, y'all. Don't kid. I'll have periods when you walk in and my bed is a mess. But guess what happens when my bed's a mess? Let me tell you. When I don't commit to making my bed, the whole place falls apart. The whole place. The whole bedroom is one big shamble. But if I get up and make my bed, it makes me think about keeping everything else in order. Okay. And the other one is remove 5 goals. Okay. So the 3 things I'm doing this week, I could just pick one of them, but I'm doing 3 of them. Schedule a coffee date with a friend, Kel Mandela. I am going to read 1 book for 7 days. Oh, dear Heavenly Father. And I am going to remove 5 goals. Okay. I'm probably going to remove more than 5 goals. And keep in mind that I'm always more interested in my growth than I am the actual goal. Goals are important. They're so important, y'all. They get me to where I'm going to need to be. But what is more important is the growth that happens in me along the way. So Britt asked me on here, does your prayer book count? I don't think your prayer book counts. I have a prayer book that I read every single morning consistently. I would say pick a prayer book and pick a book. Okay, a prayer book and a book. If you do a prayer book. If you don't do a prayer book, then you just don't pick a book. So let me know which one thing, or if you're going to commit to more than one, let me know. But I think this will be fun. And then we'll talk about it next week, how we did. So today is, what is today, y'all? Today is Tuesday. Oh, it's the 19th, and that is the reason I've got on the t-shirt I've got on. It says happy as. My grandson bought it for me years ago. It's his birthday today, and is he 20, Brett? I think he's 20 today. So play along with me. Put it on the happy ass page so everybody can see. So today's that's perfect. On my birthday, which is the 28th, your birthday gift to me is we're going to be talking about this. We're going to talk about, did we commit? Did we commit? So that's what I've got for y'all today. There is no affirmation other than you were delightful. You were amazing. You were wonderful. You were designed to do great things, but you also were designed to make small, itty-bitty commitments each day that bring more joy, more light, more peace to you. And guess what happens when you do that? Pow! You make the whole world a better place. Be sweet, y'all. Bye!